Whenever you have a number that has more than one digit, each digit is representing a different place value. So my first one is the ones column. So if I'm measuring this number in unicorns, I have 34,501 unicorns. And that one is in the ones place. It's telling me I have exactly one. My next one is the tens place, followed by my hundreds, and then my thousands, and then my 10,000s. The nice thing about numbers like this is we read them by saying the place value. 34,501. So you can kind of hear the place values. If we're writing these out, 3 is in the 10,000s place, which means I have 3 10,000s, or I have 30,000 unicorns. 4 is in my thousands place. So we had that 30,000, and now we have an extra 4,000 unicorns. 5 is in the hundreds place. 0 is in the tens place, and 1 is in the ones place. This tells me I had 500. When I have 0, that means I have none of those. So I have no tens in this one. And then I have 1. So when I take those all together, I would say 34,501, or I could just add up all of these numbers to get to this one. Now, we also have place value on the other side of the decimal point. So we will sometimes have numbers like 1.4803. This one doesn't have as nice of a way to read it, where you can hear the place value. We could, however, read this as 1 and 4,803 10,000ths, but we don't do that a lot. So let's look at what these are. My first number is, again, my ones. That one right before the decimal point is my ones place value. Then as I go down, I'm having very similar to I had above 1, but they're going to be fractional values. So this one right here, instead of, if you think of on the other side of 1 was tens, these are going to be tenths, which means 1 over 10. Since I have 4 there, that means I have 4 tenths. And we keep going, just increasing our power of 10. Thinking again, we had tens and then hundreds and then thousands. Same thing here. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths, and then my final one here is a 10,000th. So that's 1 over 10,000. Since I have a 3 there, that's telling me I have 3 10,000ths. So I could read this as 1 and 4 tenths, 8 hundredths, and 3 10,000ths, or 4,803 10,000ths. Again, though, when we're really reading this, we just say 1.4803. But if you needed to turn this into a fraction, those place values are going to come in handy.